Right, it's just going to be a quick episode on does taking breaks affect gym gains? Now, I know this is kind of different from my other videos, but I just wanted a quick little 5-minute video on does taking breaks affect gains, because I'm going to be real, it's not a long topic. I mean, it takes like 2 minutes to Google it, but if you wanted to see it in, well, video form, then here you go. So getting straight into it, I've already got some points listed here that are going to help me throughout the video, but I mean, you can pause the video now and you can just read them if you want, I don't mind. For the first point, I've written 0 to 1 weeks, no difference. I mean, if you take 0 to 1 weeks off the gym, there's literally, your body won't even notice it, bro. It'd literally just be the equivalent of having a couple of rest days or whatever. Just even if you take like a week off just to help your muscles and stuff, I mean, in this case it's probably better for you actually, because you can have a decent amount of recovery in the time that you're off, and it can probably benefit you more than just going straight at the gym every day. I mean, like last December, me and my mate that run this channel, we took a week's break off and around Christmas time. And honestly, taking that week off is so refreshing. It will honestly help you grow your muscles more, because it really gives your body enough time to recover and get ready for the next gym sessions. So this is actually good. I mean, people think that you just have to go hard all the time and just stick to a consistent schedule and just do all of that, which is really good, don't get me wrong, but you have to have some break once in a while, right? Anyways, for the second point, I've written 2 to 3 weeks off. Now, you can have 2 to 3 weeks off. I mean, honestly, I've done this more recently because I've been really busy with my life. I keep on taking 2 to 3 weeks off due to certain circumstances, but every time that I've came back to the gym and been consistent, I've honestly, I haven't noticed any difference in muscle loss, which is probably different for me because I've been training for a couple years. So I've probably built up enough muscle to not really notice as much of a difference as a beginner would. However, 2 to 3 weeks off, honestly, you won't notice anything. Unless you've literally just started the gym and started making gains, then you won't notice difference. And like I said before, it can actually be pretty good for you, because taking that couple weeks off break is kind of needed for your body once in a while. But, I mean, 2 to 3 weeks, if you're worried about strength rather than muscle, your strength won't go down either. Because returning to the gym last week, I had prior 3 weeks off. And then, as soon as I got back to it, I was basically doing the same weight for the same reps as I was before. I mean, give or take a couple reps in each. And I was unusually tired towards the end of the workout, but that's kind of expected when you haven't been there for a little bit. So, I mean, honestly, for 2-3 weeks, you won't notice anything different as well. And even if you did, it would be pretty unnoticeable. So I wouldn't honestly worry about that if you were planning to do that. Honestly, people too caught up in their gains and just think, oh, I just need to go to the gym every day, and 1 week's too much, let alone 2 to 3 weeks. It's not bad, trust me. If you take this once every couple of months, then it's very needed for your body. And if you're plateauing, then taking a little bit of a break off and then coming back straight can actually help you break that plateau and get even stronger or build more muscle, whatever you're training for. So going into the last point, 4 weeks to 1.5 months, this is the territory that I wouldn't really go into per se, unless you were extremely busy with life and you had a lot of things coming up and you just literally couldn't go to the gym and you had to take 1.5 or 4 weeks off. I would never do this because it's not that great. This is when you actually do start to notice muscle loss. Your muscles will probably look smaller and your strength will go down a lot. I mean, on top of that, you'll probably feel a lot more tired and exhausted towards the end of your workouts. So I wouldn't really recommend doing this again. But yeah, it's very noticeable and you will lose your muscles quite a bit. But as I've got here, muscle memory will definitely help you regrow your muscles back. Muscle memory is very, very powerful. It's kind of OP that we've got in our bodies. But essentially, if you take quite a while off the gym and then you come back to it, assuming you've grown enough muscle before, you will easily grow it back. If not, it'll be very, very easy to ease yourself into the process of growing muscles and strength, because your body's essentially used to doing that. It just needs to get a little bit of time to regrow them back, essentially. So even if you did take a little bit of break off and you would start seeing negative results, I wouldn't really worry, as well, you can get back to your point within a couple weeks. However, if you take a year off or 6 months, couple months, then it will take a lot longer. But don't get me wrong, your muscle memory will still be there, so it's not the end of the world, right? But yeah, to give a quick TLDR, 0 to 3 weeks, this bracket right here, I wouldn't really worry about it, honestly. You need this once in a while because it's really good for recovery. 4 weeks to 1.5 months or anything more than that is a bit of a danger zone, because you will start losing a lot of the progress that you made before, and it will probably take a toll on your mental health if you really care about the gym enough. But it's not doomsday, right? This can all be grown back pretty quickly with muscle memory, so it's not It's not the worst thing, honestly. I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you need the time off, then honestly just take it. But it's not terrible, honestly. Muscle memory's a wonderful thing, right? But anyways, this is a quick little video. It's pretty bite-sized. It's enough to learn something out of it, right? But at the end of the day, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, sharing, liking, I don't care. All that stuff is really helpful, but I don't really care if you don't. But it would be nice. Anyways, bye.